It's your boy, back for another one. What are we going to talk about today? Today we're going to talk about securing your YouTube accounts. It's also work for your other social media accounts, because it'll be a shame for people to lose all our content just because they didn't have any knowledge of cybersecurity. Now, it's not rocket science. These are a few steps anybody should do. Not that could do, but you should do, because there's a lot of bad actors out there. Now, real quick, if it's an email or a message, don't click on the link, because you don't know the origins of that link. Sometimes one of your buddies might send you a link and it's infested with malware, but they don't know that, but it's sent to you and the damage has been done. Sometimes your devices are turned into zombies, which means your device or your PC or whatever is part of a network now, and there's a lot of bad things that could be done with that. I've seen where people were unaware with their networks and the devices were part of cyber attacks, all because their computers or their devices became zombies. But there's ways to prevent that. Now, you always want to keep an antivirus software program. You always want to keep it updated. Now, if you can't afford one, Windows itself comes with a pretty good antivirus program. You also want a firewall. Windows Firewall, once again, it's not the same as it used to be back in the day. It's actually pretty good. You can also use McAfee. You can use Norton, but once again, you want to keep these programs updated. Another thing people should do is you should already have changed the default password on your wireless routers. If you're really tech savvy, you can go into your network settings from any laptop. You could change things down to what MAC address is allowed on your network, or even what IP address is allowed on your network. You could even change the channel. You could even change the channel of your wireless router so that you get a stronger signal. Another thing people need to do is, especially with YouTube, you want to always use two-factor authentication, because that way when somebody signs into your account, a code goes to your device, and you have to confirm if that device signs in. That pretty much cuts the hackers out of the loop, which means there's only a few other ways that they can get into your system. And the most common ways is just clicking on the link. We are seeing these bots inside the chats, but you got to remember, there's a lot of thirsty guys out there. There's some guys who click on them links, not knowing if they talking to a script. And the bots themselves won't hack. It's the links that are within what the bot posts in the scripts that they post in the chat. It's the links within the chat that is the malware. You should also pay attention to what websites you visit. Now, a good idea is to have an antivirus program that also offers web browsing security features. A lot of times what that'll do is it will let you go to a site, but if the site's not actually a real site, it's a phishing site, it will let you know, and it'll alert you, because people could make up sites to make it look like the original site. A lot of people are unaware. That's how you get a lot of people wondering how their bank card information was compromised. That's one of the reasons right there. Also, I don't know if I said it, within your email, don't click on links. Copy and paste links. Also remember to stay away from suspicious emails that look like they come from social media sites. They're never going to ask you for the password. Nobody's going to ask you for your password. Another thing you could do is your email. If they don't have an email, they don't have a target. But then there's your IP address. You should use a VPN. Now there's other steps you could take, but we'll just keep it basic out of VPN. But also watch which VPN you're getting, because like once again, some of the software is from China and is actually designed to steal your information. I mean, it'll work as a VPN, but at the same time, it's collecting all your data. You also gotta watch who your admins are for your pages. Make sure they're people you trust. Make sure with them, you make sure that for them you enable two-factor authentication. Now, here's a little secret though. Cybersecurity is a myth. It doesn't really exist. If there is a way to get into your system, somebody's going to get into your system. But at the same time, 9 times out of 10, that takes you opening the door for them to get into your system. That's all I got. Hope this has helped you out. Catch you on the next one.